The Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESUT, has indefinitely suspended 4 lecturers and a class representatives over alleged extortion, commonly known as SUT. The affected individuals are affiliated with the ESUT College of Medicine, ESUCOM. According to the university's registrar, Mr. Ambrose Ugu, the suspension stemmed from allegations that the lecturers collaborated with class representatives to solicit money from students in exchange for grade upgrade. Ugo, who spoke with journalists over the weekend, confirmed the indefinite suspension pending further investigation. Now, while he did not disclose the names of the suspended individuals, he noted that the university may release additional details in due course. He said, in the College of Medicine, we have suspended 4 lecturers for soliciting payments from students to improve their results. Some class reps have been known to go around after marking exams, collecting small amounts from students in exchange for ensuring that the lecturers upgrade their marks. The latest action underscores ESUT's ongoing efforts to uphold academic integrity and maintain high ethical standards. It follows the university's dismissal of 6 lecturers in August of 2024 after issues related to certificate forgery, sexual harassment, and grade alteration. Pardon me, please. The university has reiterated its commitment to eliminating unethical practices within its academic environment and ensuring that students are accessed based on merit rather than financial inducements. This story, let's begin from, this happened in College of Medicine. Last week, there was a report of a doctor that had performed a cesarean section on a lady, and she had died with the baby because he was watching the procedure off of YouTube.
Wow.
What are your thoughts on this report?
Wow. This is crazy. Well, this is, will I say, a good step in the right direction, but there should be more severe punishment for such acts. And anybody that has gone through the educational system in Nigeria know that this is a daily occurrence.
Right.
It's happening. I don't know which of the school that you can rule this out. I have my own personal experience in the University of Port Harcourt. I'm not going to mention their names. Lecturers who outrightly will tell you, if you don't pay to the class rep for my handouts, the handout can be as useless as anything, but they just print it, put a cover on it, and fix an amount on it. So all you got to do to go through the exam is write your name, and the thing that makes you to write your name is your payment. Let your name be on the list. And once your name is on the list, forget it, whatever you write. Then if you want a better grade, you go and sort. And I went head on with a particular lecturer like that. Head on, and I told him, when you finish marking my score, I will call for it. I'll call for it. If what you are giving me is not my grade, then I will take you to the Senate. He said, I want to prove that I'm a worry girl or whatever. I say, it has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with what is right. I don't need your handout. I've bought textbooks. I've gone through the handouts. They are virtually rubbish. Nothing is there. And you said, I must pay. If I don't pay, I will write the exam. Why should it be? So this is what is happening. Payment for upgrade of grades, payment for marks. In fact, they now have contractors among the students. Yes, the reps. They are their contractors. They collect money on their behalf.
Now, you said this incident equally happened to you.
Yeah.
And narrating this on the first person base is really pathetic to see. But now, I want to draw your attention to the fact that you said this happens in every school.
Yeah.
A course like medicine. Someone's life is dependent on the skills you gather from the university, right? The things you're taught, you're going to be technically the lord of someone's life, trying to save someone, to keep someone alive. Now, when monies are exchanged for such delicate and critical causes, it makes us wonder, right? I'm not saying I will never say any other course is okay to pay money, but for delicate courses like this sort, I mean, when you pay money and you get the certification out, I want to ask you, why do you think people in this medicine, now you talked about some of the lecturers saying it's a forceful thing to pay, but do you think many people that practice, or maybe people that decide to study medicine, do it out of their own free volition, or oftentimes their parents push them to it?
Even if it's their parent that push them to it, basically why people go into some courses, they are looking at the reward. What does the course offer them at the end of the day? So most people feel that medicine is more lucrative, those medical courses are more lucrative, so everybody wants to go there. Right. It's a problem of wrong mindset, wrong thinking, wrong programming, right. Because there is no, like you are saying, that in a course as sensitive as medicine, if you can allow it in a course like theater arts, right, it's as worse as you allowing it in any other course, right, because your action has direct effects on people's life, directly or indirectly. But we are looking at this one because it's firsthand, it's dealing with human life directly. You may look at it that it's more critical, but no, in reality, it's a danger that if it is practiced in any arm of department of study, it's as evil as it is in medicine. But just to tell you that evil, if you don't curtail it, if you don't cut it off, it will eat through the entire fabric. That is why you see it, no department will be spared. You understand? Something happened. My son, as a prefect here in one of their house for the inter-house sport, he had the responsibility of collecting money for the house. And he collected about 500 and something thousand, which he was handing over to the teacher because he wouldn't come home with the cash. Another of his students, they called and said, guy, why are you handing over all the money? That's not how it's done. You hand it over, you leave some. You don't hand over everything. He said, well, how do you mean? He said, you leave some now for yourself. You are the one collecting the money. He said, I'm collecting the money. Is it my money? I'm collecting it. And the people will write their names. Say, no, you just omit some names. These are children. Children in secondary school. I said, then what did you do to those young guys? What did you say to them? He said he just dismissed them. I said, no, you have not done well. You should sit them down and teach them why they must not even reason like that in the first place. You imagine the level of corruption. When they say corruption is a spirit, it's eating down everywhere. Even in primary schools, children are corrupt. That in secondary school, you collect money, they say you should remove some, declare some, keep the rest for yourself. I was cold.
Wow. I
was cold. So this is what is happening. If you allow it in art and literature, you don't stop it, it will get everywhere.
And now we have doctors watching YouTube,
YouTube to perform surgery and destroying lives. And we have no measures to handle these cases squarely. Because if you deal with one the way it ought to be, others will run away from it. Others will desist, not because they are good, but because they are afraid of punishment. Right.